Hello, music lovers. Welcome to another episode of Explore Great Music with Ted. Today, we'll learn to listen like a musician to the second movement of Dvorak's New World Symphony. So with that, let's explore the music. You might have heard of the main melody by the title Goin Home. Let's listen to the beginning. The instrument playing the melody is an English horn, which in fact is neither English nor a horn. Instead, it is a member of the oboe family, and with its lower range can be considered an alto oboe. Physically, it differs from the oboe by virtue of its crooked neck and its rounded bell. It produces a distinctive mellow sound, and going back at least as far as Hector Berlioz, it has been a favorite choice of composers looking to imbue solo melodies with distinctive color. Later on, when a repeat of Goin Home concludes, its opening motif is taken up by muted horns. In this example, you can see the mute inserted into the bell of the first horn player's instrument. The English horn repeats the Goin Home theme near the end of the movement, but Dvorak reduces the accompaniment to only 4 players in each section. In this image, although we can only see the first violins, we can verify that only 4 members of the section are playing. The English horn drops out for the middle phrase, at which point the theme continues with only 2 performers in each section. Notice how the melody begins to drift off and pause, almost as if we're falling asleep. At the start of the last phrase, only a single violin, viola, and cello remain, but they are soon joined by all the string players to complete the theme. Now it's time for us to go back to the beginning of the movement, which opens with this haunting chorale in the brass. The Goin Home theme comes next, and when it concludes, the winds repeat the chorale now in their highest register. The movement concludes with a return of the chorale played by the low brass. Now we can turn our attention to the form of the movement, some notable themes, and a surprise. The structure of the movement is ternary form, sometimes called song form or simply ABA form. This all boils down to, here's something different, and here's something again. We'll now focus on that middle B section. This section itself is in binary form, AB, and these repeat, so we end up with AB, AB. I've called the theme of the A section the plaintive theme, and it is played first by the flute and oboe. There are 2 themes in the B section. First, the mournful theme in the clarinets, and then the hopeful theme in the flutes and oboes. At the conclusion of the middle B section, we expect to return to the A section and the Goin Home theme. But instead, out of nowhere, we hear cheerful sounds that evoke images of children playing. This is followed by a magnificent passage where Dvorak combines three different themes. First, you'll hear Goin Home in the trumpets, the horn call from the first movement in the trombones, and then the folk song in the violins. Let's listen. Well, there you have it, friends. We've learned to listen like a musician to the second movement of Dvorak's New World Symphony. The excerpts were performed by the 2012 Verbier Festival Orchestra, conducted by Nema Yervi. Follow the link in the description to see the performance. As always, I'd love to hear from you, so please leave your thoughts and questions in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.